Hello, everybody. This is our third week of recording, and this time we're actually a bit more prepared. Again, I'm Paco Sanshiro,
Mr. Purple,
and we have a few things that we actually want to show you guys, talk about some anime things, a bit of news, nothing too much, but just a little bit. You told me you had some stories.
Yeah, so this week, dude, it was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
For many reasons. But one of the highlights was, and so for the audience, this is the first time telling you this.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about it.
We've been trying to hold back on telling each other stories.
Yeah.
You have no idea how many times things happen where we're like, oh, I want to talk about it, but this will be really good for a podcast. So.
Yeah, I want to see the original reaction. I want you guys to see the original reaction.
It's usually better the first time to tell you.
Right. So I tried mushrooms for the first time.
You have been telling me that you were gonna try them. You never. Okay.
How'd it go? Dude, it was a crazy experience.
You want to tell them what type of mushrooms you're talking about?
Psychedelic mushrooms.
Okay.
So,
well, people are gonna be like, "Oh, he put mushrooms on the pizza."
What the fuck? Of course, it's
people just like mushrooms.
Yeah, it was the first time I had these portable mushrooms.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, it was magic mushrooms. It was magic mushrooms, and it came in a chocolate bar. I smoke weed.
Yeah.
And so how can I explain? It's similar. It's a similar feeling. I microdosed. I didn't end up doing a full dose.
Okay.
So whenever you first smoke, the first you go into phases, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so when you first smoke, you're like, okay, I think it's hitting me, and then you go into your high. So that little transition where it's hitting me, it's not hitting me.
Okay.
That's what the microdose did to me.
Oh, okay.
So I was just very happy, very lively. We were telling jokes. I was drinking alcohol too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't drink too much, but I was just very lively. And my friends were also. They also
tried mushrooms?
Yeah, they also tried it. So it's a chocolate bar. So we had.
Is that how you had it, or is that how it usually comes?
Well, yeah, no, that's something new. It usually comes. The original form is, these mushrooms. Mm-hmm. They just dehydrate them and you eat them, and they taste horrible, or they taste as good as a mushroom will taste, right? So raw, and. But they put them in a candy bar. The candy bar was amazing. Have you guys ever heard of Polka Dot? The one I had was great. And literally on the back of the instructions tells you 2 to 3 pieces.
Yeah.
So we had 3 pieces. And yeah, it was you feel different. Everything just looks more lively, more
How does it compare from doing weed?
So because in your weed, you're in that I think I'm high feeling for a few minutes.
Okay.
And then you're like, oh shit, I'm high. And yeah. So yeah, but it was fun. I didn't see shit. I didn't. Yeah. It's a microdose, right? So people use it to just kick in your receptors, because it kicks in for I think it activates your serotonin receptors.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just more lively, happier. So people use it to fight depression and things like that. That's what they do.
Sure.
Yeah, for a microdose. And then a full dose, you want to see things. So it has 3 stages. Basically, the candy bar, it says I think 4 to 10 pieces or 9 pieces is to chill out and have a chill. Everything's gonna be more lively. You're gonna feel things, and 10 to 15 pieces, which is almost a whole candy bar, would be to the walls are melting. This is when you actually kick in the psychedelic.
So how many did you say you had?
I had 3 pieces.
3 pieces?
Yeah. So hopefully I'm up the dose. I'm gonna up it hopefully next weekend. I don't know. And cause see, it takes 2 hours. Well, for my metabolism.
To kick in or to wear off?
To kick in. So I consume them. Mm-hmm. 2 hours later, you start feeling it, and then from start feeling it, so the effects last 6 hours. Mm. So it's a total of 8 hours that you have to be. Yeah. So it's kind of Yeah. So hopefully next week I get to try them. Okay. I'm gonna up the dose to maybe 6 or 7, and just chill out, and then
almost double.
Yeah. Double the dose, and then from there I'll up the dose to the 10 to 15 piece. So actually trip out, like actually get the psychedelic effect.
You're gonna see little dragons walking around.
Right. But that's another thing. Like, you have to be careful because you have a bad trip. So if, let's say you had a bad day, you sing a sad song, you have a bad trip.
Yeah.
So like, let's say you had a bad day, you have like negative emotions, you have a bad trip. Like, you see just something that would scare you.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it's a double-edged sword, right? So like, the day that you consume, you better be on it. Good. Yeah. You better be like pepping your stab.
Yeah.
And like happy as shit. Because if not, you risk of running a bad trip. So I did it with friends that I feel comfortable with, and I could stay the night at.
Have they done shrooms before?
No. So we all had. So one of our friends has, and he liked it. And he's also had a bad trip, but he was like, I had a first good trip and then a bad trip, but he likes it. So we were under his supervision. Okay. And everything was cool. Yeah.
It's always good to be under supervision. Well, maybe you might not need as much supervision because I have heard stories of people who like have either weed or edible or shrooms or something, and they don't feel anything. Right. And they go, it's not doing anything to me. Right. They grab a little bit more. Yeah. And that's where like shit.
Well, dude, it's because people misunderstand. Like you need to metabolize it. Yeah. It's like, dude, like, and nobody knows how long it takes to like metabolize something until you're actually timing the kick, right? So, for me, I know it's like hour 30 to 2 hours. So I'm at the end of the spectrum. Okay. And maybe my metabolism is slower, but like I probably see like skinnier guys. They'll maybe because they have a faster metabolism, that shit will kick in
probably
like
an hour.
30 minutes. It says 30 minutes to 2 hours. Okay. So that's and people just get impatient. Yeah. So that's how like you have so many bad trips with edibles because they consume an outrageous amount. Yeah. Right. So and that's commonly known as la pálida. Like in Mexico es muy conocido la pálida. I got crossfaded y me dio la pálida because I was
What's getting crossfaded?
So crossfaded is when you drink alcohol and you smoke weed.
Oh, so when you mix them both?
Yeah. So I got I wasn't drunk, but I was heavily tipsy. So I was pretty tipsy. Okay. And I was pretty buzzed. So, and then somebody had a pen, like a weed pen, and I hit it, and it's the liquid in there is way more concentrated than just smoking a regular joint or just grass, and I hit it twice or 3 times, and like it obliterated me. And I was like, and that was the first time I had done it. I actually did it yesterday again, but I was more under control. Yeah. Because I had already done it. So I got crossfaded last night, but I didn't panic because I was like, oh, I've done this before.
Yeah, you were heading under control.
Right. So I was at the club. And then the first time I was also at the club, but I was with people, like I was with one friend. I was trying to like be in good terms with some girl because he arranged a date and like I was trying to like look good and but I ended up tripping out. And like I was like, oh dude, everybody was looking at me.
Yeah.
Like, look at this guy. I thought it was like a Rosa de Guadalupe moment. Like, mira ese muchacho.
Yeah.
So I definitely it was bad, but you know, I went through it on my own and I got through it. Yeah. So that's another thing that I feel like I had to experience that for bad trips. Because I did have a bad trip, but I controlled it under my own, like, by myself. I didn't call nobody. Nobody was with me. They just dropped me off, and I was just tripping out. And like but you know, like I feel like just the consumption of drugs, knowing like what you're consuming, you're gonna be okay. Like I don't like consuming drugs that aren't like that you could like really damage your system. That you could die off of. Not to say that weed and shrooms you could definitely like harm yourself, but it's not gonna kill you off of one, like you know.
And like, well, that's the thing for like drugs in general. You have to like educate yourself and that type of stuff. Me myself, I'm not really too interested in doing drugs. Yeah. So I don't really look into it. But people who who are interested, or people who just like dislike the idea in general. Yeah. Like I don't think it's that bad of a thing. It's just that people do it without educating themselves, and that's when bad stuff starts happening, and that's where it gets bad reputation from. Correct. And that's the only thing that other people see, and they're like, oh yeah, drugs are evil and
right. And yeah, drugs. I mean, drugs are meant for.
I mean, most
care of the body.
Yeah, most drugs have most of the time always start as a treatment.
Right, correct. Of course, I guess I am abusing them because I don't really, I don't need them. Yeah. But I don't think I actually abuse them in the sense that I have an addiction. I'm a social smoker. I can't. I'm a social anything. I really like. I can't drink by myself. Like it's not like I get off of work and I'm like, oh, I need a blunt, or like, I need to drink a beer. Yeah. No, it's always been like with friends. And like friends was like, hey dude, do you want to smoke? And like I don't know, like as soon as I see a friend, I was like, I kind of want to get high with you. You know, it's like some friends you just associate with like smoking weed. Yeah. My friend Marco, he, I see him and I want to get high with him because it's all like laughing and giggles, and like. And I know some friends is like, dude, I don't want to drink with you because you're such a bad mala copa. You know, like, like it's so annoying. And like, I feel like I have that like self-consciousness that I don't want to be a burden for nobody. Like we go out, we go party. I don't want you carrying me at the end of the night. Oh yeah. You know, or like cleaning my throat. To me, that's a burden for whoever you're out with. And I don't want to be an inconvenience, right? Because I've been on the other end when it's like, dude, we got this motherfucker here, bro. Yeah. So it's annoying. So that's why I try to, like, everything that I do, I research and I make sure that it's something that like it's very like controllable per se. Yeah, but there's definitely drugs that I'm scared of. Like, well, at least for my personality, I think I would be addicted to. For example, cocaine. Like most party drugs, I think I would would be addicted to.
I think cocaine is the drug that is actually addictive, or is that wrong?
Yeah, cocaine is super addictive. Yeah, okay. Cocaine is super addictive. Crack is super addictive. Yeah. But you know, crack comes from cocaine. Okay. It's just rendered down. And what else? Molly. I think Molly would be my thing because I love partying, dude. As soon as I see people, it's like I don't know if I'm an attention whore. I don't know what it is, but it's I'm an attention whore. But as soon as I see like people, I get excited. Like you don't need to give me nothing. I'm on it. Like if I was on coke, like I've seen cokeheads, and like we have the same energy. But I just get activated when I see a crowd of people. And I'm like, yeah, let's go. Yeah. Or like when a friend is like, hey, you want to hang out with some friends? Oh yeah, new people. Oh yeah.
More attention.
Yeah. So, but I think Molly, because I also enjoy music a lot, and I love dancing, and like I love all kinds of music. I just go like in.
So like what's Molly?
Molly,
I've only heard of it. I never really
I don't know what it is, like chemically, but I know it's a party drug that like stimulates your senses for the good. Yeah. So like you'll feel your body, and then like you get music going, and you get a vibe going.
Okay.
Yeah. So Molly, it's a party drug mostly. Yeah. Everything looks vivid. So actually, Bert Kreischer. I don't know if you heard about the.
Well, I don't know exactly what. I know he's done a lot.
No. Well, he actually didn't do it. He got what is that? It's not roofied. Roofie is the other drug. Yeah. He got they slipped in the drink. His friend, Ari Shafir, he slipped in his drink, and he was like, it was the most amazing experience ever. Because, like, you're just so happy. Everything is nice. You enjoy everything. Molly. Okay. Correct. And he was like, we were just sitting watching the sunset. I was like, how beautiful is the sunset? and it's just, but the next day, you're mentally drained.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because so, like, in your brain, I think it activates also serotonin. And the serotonin receptor, and it just sends a bunch of serotonin to your brain where you're like, oh my God, everything's nice. And then the next day you're like all sluggish and like, because it sent so much serotonin that you don't, the next day you're drained. It's weird.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So, but I mean, the shroom experience was fun. I got crossfaded. I went back to the clubs. I hadn't been to the clubs in like, I don't know, over a year probably. Yeah. And I'm a little rusty, but
I mean that's usually how it is.
Well, but I still got it. You know, yeah. I gotta. You guys see this fat guy?
Well, tell him what you got.
What do you mean?
Well, tell him what you got. You can say
guys, I'm clean. I ain't got shit.
You can tell him you got it. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I got it like that, motherfuckers.
He's got a game.
I got a little game. But I think it's just the way I carry myself.
Yeah.
But like, I picked up a little bit. I could have done better. But I am a little rusty. Like, I started talking to this girl, and I'm pretty sure I could have gone further with her. Okay. But I was too scared. So like, what I tell everybody is like, don't be scared to engage in conversation and go further with a girl. And that's what my mistake was. Like, everybody's afraid. Even I, like, even though I have a lot of interactions with a lot of people, I'm naturally a salesman. Sometimes you get scared. It just happens. Yeah. And like last night, I was like, I had the ball rolling, and then like I don't know, I got cold feet, and I didn't execute. And after that, I could have, if I would have smoked, they gave me another pen last night, and I hit it like if it was a blunt, and I just ripped it. Okay. And that sent me in another dimension. So I was like, I could handle myself, and I was vibing and partying, but I could not spit game. I could not spit games to save my life. So if I wouldn't have smoked weed, I think I could have bounced back. Yeah. Either with another girl, with that same girl, and like revive the whole experience. But I got crossfaded. That was my mistake. Yeah. And that's if I could go back, I would just not smoke weed for two reasons. I have a drug test coming up on Tuesday. So you gotta stay clean for that. Yeah, well actually it'll be good. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know if it works. I'm trying
either
this.
way it'll be good.
Yeah, well we'll find out if it works. And I'm trying this detox. It says it gives you like 2-3 hours of cleanse, so you'll be clean for 2-3 hours. Yeah, and I'm gonna try it, see if it works. I'm not a heavy user. I smoke like once or twice a week. For the past month, I've only smoked twice, with yesterday being the second time. Right? And it's, so today is Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So 3 days. Okay. So I have Tuesday. I take the drug test. So just you guys can get a reference for what like my body size. I'm pretty fat, so I have a lot of like THC is stored in the fat cells. Mm-hmm. So you guys can see if it works or not. The detox, and like I'll give you more information in the next podcast of what I all used. If it works, if it doesn't work, fuck that shit.
Yeah,
I'll still put the
myth busted.
if the what is it called, the fucking detox thing doesn't work, I'll still tell y'all which one I used.
What is it?
It's just a carbo something. I don't know. It's like so you drink. It's a 16-ounce bottle, or 16-ounce bottle. Okay. You drink it and then you chase it with 4 more 16-ounce of water.
Okay.
So after that you wait 90 minutes, and after 90 minutes you have a window that you clean. So what I hear from they don't give you like a clear time. So I want to be minute 100 taking a piss for the test. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how I want to do things. Okay. And you gotta take 3 leaks before you actually go take. I think on the 4th one you clean.
Yeah. After
90 minutes, I'm gonna try it down to the last step, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. Yeah. So now you had what'd you have for us?
Okay. So I actually have a few things that I wanted to bring up. One of the first ones, it's already been a while, but I think it's good to go and check them out, mostly because we forgot. But the Anime Awards for 2023.
Okay.
They already put out the announcements.
When did they?
I think it was like at the beginning of the month.
Oh, wow. Okay. So we're a little late on this.
Yeah, we're a little bit late. Actually, so 9 Anime put them out at the beginning of the month. I think.
Okay.
March. I think Crunchyroll did it a little bit earlier.
I think we did say summer sold. I remember.
So actually, I was gonna bring up the 9 Anime Awards, but I didn't like their presentation, because it's a video.
Right.
And it's a guy giving out the awards. I didn't buy too much with them.
No.
I think it could have been better.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like skipping through and seeing each one individually. So maybe later I'll bring it back out and then just compare them to the Crunchyroll ones.
Right.
But I prefer Crunchyroll ones. Can you just I don't care about this one. I'll just skip and see the next one.
Which that's funny, because we were just talking about how we like the 9 Anime ones better.
So we like the awards themselves better.
Like the voting, right? Okay. The voting, it was better.
Yeah.
It did.
The voting system that they had, which was if you didn't care about any of the awards, you could just say I don't care.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's fucking great, because there's a lot of these awards that I don't really care about,
and you don't know about.
And
you don't care about.
If you didn't watch anything in that category, just
shut the fuck up.
Your opinion doesn't have to matter.
Yeah,
which is it's fucking great.
Yeah, because you're gonna choose probably the most trendiest thing that you at least heard of.
I think that not a lot of people keep up with voice actors.
Okay.
So a lot of people are just gonna pick like a big name that they know.
Right.
When in reality they probably heard another voice actor and they thought it was great, but they just don't know. They just don't keep up with that.
It becomes a popularity contest instead of actual like what's better. Now.
Yeah. So I think just having the option of,
Right. So who won Best Anime?
Okay. So Best Anime,
Oh, okay. Now, okay.
So it's right here. It's just.
So the Best Anime was Cyberpunk. I liked it.
I think it was
I don't think it was that sad. I thought it was sad. Don't get me wrong. It was very sad, but it wasn't super sad.
So yeah, I don't think Migo. No.
Yeah, it was Migo.
It was Migo.
David.
Yeah. I was like,
I'm rocking with David right now.
Hell yeah, David.
A little bit more hype though. We're working on it.
I think his was as sad of a death.
Yeah.
I definitely would have felt it a lot more for Rebecca if they hadn't done it the way that they did it.
For Rebecca. Okay.
Little midget girl.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
It was a weird way to bring to take her out, but
yeah,
nonetheless. So did you check out the nominees before?
I did
for
check.
Crunchyroll?
Yes, I did check out the. Yeah.
Okay.
I did check them out, and wow, Ranking of Kings.
I actually always forget that Ranking of Kings came out last year.
Well, I think it ended this, like.
No,
I forget how it goes.
It came out last
year. Man, Ranking Kings.
So from that list, would you have chosen Cyberpunk?
No, Cyberpunk deserves it. They did good. It was amazing anime. It kept you engaged. Ranking of Kings was a longer story. That was, I mean, of course, just the nature of Cyberpunk.
How many episodes was it?
24. 25.
Cyberpunk was
12.
No, I don't think it was 12.
I'm almost sure it was 12.
I believe they were actually even hour-long episodes. And
they might have been. But so, I think Cyberpunk just flew, like, the flow was better. And I just flew, like, through it. Ranking of Kings was a little slower.
10 episodes.
Really? Wow, 10 episodes.
Yeah, but they were long episodes.
Yeah.
That's what kind of felt like that.
Yeah, but I mean, still, like, the pacing was better. Well, not better.
They did,
but the nature of it just kept you more engaged. It was action packed.
Yeah, I think you really got to bond with a lot of characters.
Yeah.
It was a while since I watched it, so the names are real fuzzy. Yeah, big dude. You know.
I forget his name too.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I think he was.
And then like looking back, and like seeing how Miguel David, right, fucking King Cobra, or what's it called? King Cobra Kai. We're all fucked up. Don't smoke weed, guys. Yeah. That's my excuse. What's yours? So I think David, like, I don't know, I saw that. Remember when you see young, I forget his name, but young him, big dude, the boss.
I actually don't remember
when he was young.
Yeah,
like running towards a finish line. It was like, I don't know, I really, like, it touched me. Yeah. And it was nice. And then I saw how David was him too. Like, he was like, don't do it, kid. And he falls into everything
like, the saddest part is just seeing them lose themselves.
Yeah, well, it happens to all of us. Yeah. Because how many times has your mother told you, don't do this, and you do it, and then you're like, this is what I should do. You know, and like, you know, and so many people in the streets are like selling dope, and it's like, don't sell dope. You're gonna get caught up, and well, they end up selling dope and get caught up and ruin their lives. So, but yeah, it just, that's why, I don't know, it did touch me. So I do agree that Cyberpunk deserved it. But Ranking of Kings is super underrated.
I think you just didn't hear it enough. Because while it came out, I definitely heard a lot about Ranking of Kings. Definitely not as much as the other ones.
Yeah.
So in that aspect,
well, it just doesn't get as much light as other animes.
Yeah.
Like, you really have to, like,
in comparison,
dig a little deeper. Yeah. But it's really underrated.
Yeah.
For what it is, and the story, everything that it tells you, I was like, oh my god, it made me cry. Yeah. It made me cry more than Cyberpunk, but I mean, Cyberpunk only had like a few sad moments.
Yeah.
For me, and Ranking of Kings was just more like, wow, it touched me. So, I think that was a close second. Okay. Again, Attack on Titan, I think they're gonna win whenever they finish. You think so? I think. Dude,
so
the story's amazing.
So actually, I'm gonna tell you something. I think that a lot of people are taking the same decision as me.
Okay.
Being that they're not gonna watch Attack on Titan anymore until it's over, because the first special already came out, and I have seen nobody talk about it.
Well, yes.
Not a single person has talked about it.
Yeah, but it's one thing talking about not, like, stop watching it versus I'm not gonna watch it, period. Mm-hmm. Like, it's still an amazing. It's like
No. So if people were watching the new special Attack on Titan, you would hear about what.
No, I'm not saying that they're not gonna they're gonna wait. Like they're waiting. They're just not gonna play with like their bullshit. But they will watch it.
I don't know. I think people are just like real tired of that.
I mean, I don't know. I just think but Attack on Titan's GOAT. Like,
oh yeah, the story in itself is fucking great. It's just the way that they're handling the episodes.
Right.
Well,
I mean,
the final chapters.
Yeah, they're milking it.
It's fucking horrible. My anime here was actually Licorice Recoil.
Yeah.
My selection.
Yeah. You think that one should have won?
It's not that I think it should have won. It's just that for me, it's definitely something that a story that I enjoyed much more.
So you give it. So you think in your world, Licorice?
Personally, Licorice Recoil.
Okay.
And I think in Japan actually. In Japan, I think it won.
I need to watch it. I don't even know anything about it. I don't know what.
Yeah, it's actually really fun.
I need to check it out.
Anime. But yeah, that's what would have been mine. In fact, it actually did win Best Original Anime.
Okay.
Which honestly, it didn't really have a lot of competition. You know, any of these animes, Birdie Wing, Healer Girl, Orbital Children, Vampire of the Garden, Yuri Diko, all that.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any of those.
Okay.
So
did you check them out?
No.
We should just do a few check up on that.
Yeah, I might check them out a little bit just to see what type of stuff it was competition. Character design is pretty easily gonna go over to Demon Slayer.
Who's the nominees?
So it had Ranking the King.
Ranking of Kings?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess people enjoy that type of art style. Spike's Family, it really does have pretty good character designs, but they're not as flashy as Demon Slayer.
Right.
My Dress Up Darling, it has one character and she just cosplays a lot, so I guess that's why she's there. JoJo, of course, JoJo. The art side is all over that. Edge Runners, I think Edge Runners would have been is definitely the runner up.
Definitely.
Yeah, David's got it for days.
Yeah.
Best animation, of course, it's gonna be Demon Slayer. Oh, cool. Akemi Sudamura got a nominee. It was a really small anime that came out recently. It was Slice of Life. The art side was really weird. It had a lot of foot fetish type of stuff. Yeah, there were a lot of shots of that. Attack on Titan.
No food shame. No kink shame.
No. Just letting you know, there's foot fetish.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that. Edge Runners, of course, Ranking the King, Spike Family. They're all really fucking good animations. For new series, you haven't watched Spike's Family.
I mean, I've been wanting to watch it. I heard great things about it.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good.
Call of the Night. No, that's not what we're thinking of.
What are you thinking of?
I'm thinking of.
Oh.
Yeah.
That show with the vampires.
No, it wasn't the vampires. It was a crowbar.
Well, they're vampires.
Are they?
I think. I don't know. We watched the first episode, so we don't know as much. I remember vampires because when we were looking through the categories on anime, we put vampires, and it was I forget what it was called.
Call of the Night, Cyberpunk, Licorice Recoil,
My Dress Up Darling, Your Boy Kongming. That was pretty fun. But I wouldn't put it as best new anime. It's probably because there wasn't a lot of nominees. Best continuing series, of course, it's One Piece. Yeah, of course.
My favorite.
Yeah. Honestly, most of these, Attack on Titan probably second place of it.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer, it's barely on like season 2, so.
Yeah, I would have given it to My Hero.
Second.
Oh well, I forget that people dropped on.
Because everybody dropped My Hero that last season.
And now they're picking it up.
Yeah, because it's fucking great.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, of course, there's not gonna be a lot of great things to say about last season, but I don't think there's any reason to drop the anime.
Yeah.
Opening sequences. This one that I'm always really excited for.
I love it. Yeah, go on.
Have you heard most of these anime openings?
No, I'm not. Sorry, I'm not into anime openings. I'm not into openings in general. I'm just not into music. I don't understand. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. There's like the really good ones are the ones that are okay. That.
Right, I mean, have you heard Rumbling? I'm sure you.
I have heard Rumbling.
Yeah,
it was good. It was good.
It was really fun.
I think we were talking that was something I would.
I think I showed you the open for your boy Kongming.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably.
It's not memorable. The one I did don't like. There's very few openings that I like. The Vinland Saga, or the first one.
That was well.
I used to.
When's the last time you? What's the last time you heard it?
It's been a while.
Yeah, because I haven't watched the.
But see, that's why it's even more memorable because it's been so long since I heard it, and I still remember it because it was something I would hear on my like something that I would listen to.
So well, did you like This Fire from Edge Runners?
Yes, I do follow. Well, I follow the.
I forget what band it was.
The band, Frank's.
Mm-hmm.
France. I can't pronounce her name. But yeah.
Ferdinand. Okay. Yeah, I've listened to most of these. I think the only one that really made it to my playlist is the one from Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
The other ones,
But the Rumbling one.
It's really good. Okay. It's really fucking good.
I need to re-listen to it.
But it's not really one that I would keep in my playlist.
The Fire is I have it in my playlist.
Oh yeah.
Well, because I listen to the band. Yeah.
Okay.
But the Rumbling, I have to check them out and compare them.
Yeah,
I'll probably do this after reading it.
I think it's more epic than being good.
Okay, I see that.
Not saying this.
Oh, dude, My Hero's Opening.
The new one?
Yeah.
It's really fucking good.
Yeah.
Especially in comparison to the first one.
I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly. That shit was fucking weird.
Yeah.
There was like an epic ass.
I always skip the openings and like I just skip intro, but like My Hero right now, I like it. Yeah. I feel like.
Do you remember any of the older ones?
For My Hero?
Yeah. Any that really stuck to you?
No. The only one that it's just the Naruto one that like they made a video out of.
Yeah.
It wasn't even an opening. It was just like the Naruto opening.
Little homage.
Yeah.
Any sequences, then I hardly pay attention to any sequences. They have to be really fucking good.
Right.
The one that I really loved is Call of the Night. In fact, I showed it to you.
The endings, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I only like one. That's how I were only liked, and it's for Irma, Demon School.
Oh, the one is
Welcome to Demon School.
Is that the one you sent me, or did you send me the opening? You sent me the song.
I sent the ending. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have it on my playlist. It's the only song that I don't understand, and it's on my playlist. Like, yeah, los pinches corridos a la verga, and then like the corrido ends, and then you have this anime.
Okay, this one's for anime score. I don't really pay too much attention to the scores. Anime film. I don't think there was a lot of competition in that.
Yeah, that was pretty good though. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Did you watch it? The movie?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Okay. I don't think it was as good as the show itself, but it was pretty good. Superhero.
You know, I was really excited for Film Red.
Were you? Before it came out.
Before I found out that it was it's a musical. I don't like musicals. I don't. What's it? Like, it's crazy that I don't like musicals. But I enjoy music so much.
It definitely is a completely different vibe just listening to music in itself rather than a musical film.
But I'm such a like dude, I
definitely think that if
I don't know a lot of people with my range of music.
Okay.
Like there's people who listen to everything and then because I'm bilingual, I listen to everything.
Yeah.
And like I mean I go back up to like the 60s. Like 60s and above.
In both.
All genres. Yeah. All genres, 16 and above. So I have a huge catalog of music from all genres. Like, and it's, my playlist is so crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think like, I think it might be just the type of song that they use in musicals. That's why you haven't really vibe with it.
I've heard some musicals that are pretty interesting. I forgot which one I watched. And it was like,
but I don't think the songs itself are like good enough.
Yeah.
So that's one. Anime songs, just some of the same stuff. Director, see this type of stuff that like we wouldn't care about. So we'll skip. Best main anime character.
Which, you know, I wish I did care, because that would be
characters?
like cold, you know, like you know, like I wouldn't be a normie, but I don't know. I am a normie. I don't give a fuck, but
I don't think just knowing that stuff is gonna keep you from being a normie.
Yeah.
Best main anime character, of course, it's gonna be Eren Yeager.
Yeah.
There was no doubt about that.
Who's Boji?
Boji, he was from Shisato. She's from Licorice Recoil. David, I think he was a really good character. But actually, do you think he was better than Eren? David?
No.
We'd spend more time with Eren and seeing.
Yeah, and then like, man, like, so like David is playing chess. I mean, David is playing checkers. You know, Jaeger is playing chess. Hell yeah. 3D chess.
Supporting anime characters. Do you care about this?
No, not really.
Yeah, not a lot. You gotta. I don't think you care about. Must protect at all costs. Best action anime.
Oh, that one's cool. I mean,
Which
I think Boji should have
Must
won.
protect.
Yeah.
You think so? Oh well,
because I haven't watched.
Yeah, you kind of watched Flags Family.
But Boji's such a good heart, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, such a nice heart.
Okay.
And then King. Oh, Kage.
Kage.
Oh,
that's a little black thing.
Yeah, I don't know what the race is, but yeah, it's a shadow. He's a shadow.
Shadow race.
Yeah, it's a shadow. Yeah, Kage.
I mean, isn't he mostly the protector?
Yeah, he protects Boji a lot.
Yeah. That's, best action anime. Demon Slayer, of course. Anytime Demon Slayer is gonna win a lot of awards.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't really.
I did throw money at it. What do you expect?
Any from here you would have
best comedy? Let me see.
Best comedy.
I need Uncle.
So I definitely gotta watch Uncle from now.
Yeah, me too.
That one.
I've seen some good funny clips.
Yeah. It's actually not over yet.
Oh no.
And it's been delayed a lot. Apparently, COVID's hitting really hard. A lot of the studios over there, so a lot of episodes are getting delayed.
Oh. Okay.
In fact, Nier Automata is delayed again.
Really?
Yeah. They're taking a while to finish that.
Best drama. 86.
I might go back to try 86 again.
Yeah.
Because I watched like the first 5 or 6 episodes,
right,
and it really didn't click with me a lot.
No.
It was a lot of political stuff, and even the battles themselves. It was really hard just to tell what was going on.
Yeah.
So there wasn't a lot for me to grab on. But like people say
dude,
that
like I'm still so confused with like Attack on Titan, like, but I love it. Like I'm so engaged and lost at the same time.
Yeah, but there's a lot of other stuff to like be entertained with.
Right.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, so they deserve it. They do. It's a great.
It's fucking great.
Best fantasy. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah.
I need to watch.
You haven't caught up with Men in Abyss?
No.
Okay. You should definitely watch it.
I need to cut it. I just don't want to cry again. I want to watch it from the start. That is the saddest thing. For so many reasons.
Really fucking sad.
You put yourself in the Friends plays. You put yourself in the Blobs plays. It's
from a whole bunch of perspectives. It's just
everybody, and even the
main character.
Yeah. Like
because she's still experiencing the sadness of the little blob girl.
Yeah, and he has to do this deed that he doesn't want to do, and then we're all doing it for mercy, and it's crazy. It was just so many angles that you could look at it and still just cry. Yeah, but yeah,
I'm glad that I watched it before going with you.
Yeah,
because that helped me from crying there.
Yeah, I need to watch it. I remember I was half asleep and I just woke up for that scene.
Woke up to cry.
And I woke up and I started crying. Like, what's happening? And I just for that scene.
And I think that's the best part because like you woke up just in time.
And I was like,
you woke up just in time for the start of that scene.
Yeah.
Like no previous context of a whole bunch of stuff, and like I still got you.
It hits, dude.
Best
romance.
Love is War. You haven't watched it?
Dude, I need to check all of these out because I you know.
So I definitely recommend Love is War a lot. It's a strategical romance.
I hope they do a dub to it. I feel like that's why.
I think they have done a dub.
Okay,
I don't
that's
know
why
for the whole series yet.
That's why I think a lot of the animes that you showed me and like I didn't pick up is because of the sub. And I love the sub. I wish I could keep up with it, but I can't read. I'm retarded. Like that clues. I'm retarded. Yeah, so I need to check it out again.
Yeah.
Because I see so many things that I like on the clips, like just going through Instagram, and I definitely want to check it out.
Yeah, it has a weird transition of scenes because it's almost like skits.
Okay.
So there are parts that are story based.
Yeah.
And then their stuff is just like the characters having fun.
Okay.
So I think it's a pretty interesting anime for you. Acting performance, this is Japanese, so it's not something you're gonna care about. English, actually I don't pay attention to this.
But the Cyberpunk one for best voice acting performance in the English category,
which is good because we have Latino representation.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah,
Latino representation.
Male?
Because it's not Latinx.
Oh, okay. I know.
Yeah.
No need to correct me. I'm not gonna say Latinx.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, yeah, that's what was out last.
Okay, so you were telling me about some crazy bitch.
Oh shit. Okay. And I'll show it to you actually, and see what you think about it, because I think it was just really fucking stupid on her behalf.
Yeah.
For a bunch of different reasons. But I'll see what you think. Okay.
How are we doing?
I've been here. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been knitting the entire time I've been here. I actually learned how to knit from my grandmother. Can you stop? She died of cancer a couple years ago. And there's actually pretty much a 50% chance I'm going to die of cancer. My dad's entire side of his family has died of cancer. And I'm sorry. So pretty much, this blue is the last blue that my grandmother said I'm ever gonna have to knit with. So it comes back to me. I don't know if you guys have noticed.
What the fuck? So context for the viewers. So there's a speed run happening of.
I'm glad you got it.
What is it?
So it seems to be Ocarina of Time.
Okay, so they're doing a speed run. Why the fuck is she talking?
Okay, so for further context, this is a event that happens a lot, but this one happened in 2013, so it's pretty old. It's called Games Done Quick, something like that. And most of the time, they're fundraisers for charity.
Yeah.
So that like adds a lot to like the selfishness of her just trying to dump in front of this live audience, because like this is actually it seems that it was also for cancer.
Oh.
So it's like you're stopping this fundraiser for your own problem. You want to stop this and like not get funds for people who are dying of cancer? And even on top of that, like, would you bring your like as a girl, would you bring your problems to a group of people who already have trouble talking to girls? And now a crying girl? Yeah, of course everybody stayed quiet, you know?
Yeah. Dude, that was...
There's a time and place for everything. course.
Yeah, there's a time and place,
And
I'm sorry for her story, whatever she was.
I don't. Yeah, you know,
But-
it's really sad, but like, you know, this is.
I'm about really sad.
It's sad for her. You know, we don't know her, so
It's not sad for me. You don't see me cry.
I have a problem with that. She can do as many times as she wants.
Well, you know, I mean, it's a little sad. It's not super sad. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like she was
like
like
grandma died, you dumb bitch.
yeah. That's why she didn't leave you no more blue.
Right. Yeah.
I'm taking the blue with me, bitch. I think that was fucking selfish on her behalf.
Did he finish the run?
Of course they finished.
Who won?
One,
Not the grandma.
Not the grandma. She's there.
And I'll let you guys know if the drug test goes good
What?
and I pass it, and I'll recommend and I'll show you. I'll explain to you guys everything that I did, and hopefully I take a how long it lasted for me to be clean. So I'll do a second drug test after if I pass the first one.
Yeah, hopefully.
I have trust that
There's
I will.
more than one?
Huh?
There's more than one?
No, you can do a personal one. So I'm gonna do a personal one. So see how long I'm clean for. So because I've seen that you're only clean for a time frame, but they don't say how long. So I want to see, and for the viewers, how long it'll be.
Okay.
How long you
Sounds
stay? How long is your time frame to be clean? So we'll check that out. And yeah, if you guys have anything you guys want us to talk about, please leave it in the comments. And
bring it up next time.
yeah, so you know, we're working on a lot of things, like getting the audio better, editing, and things like that. It's a learning curve.
Oh yeah.
It's so hard. I didn't.
Well, yeah, especially when you haven't done any of that before.
I know I haven't showed you guys a lot of my funny side, but a lot of people told me that I'm funny, so that's why I started. And Andre, we've been wanting to start the podcast, and
it definitely takes getting used to talking to a camera.
It's definitely hard. Like if it weren't for you, I would have been like so back, and like I would have probably dropped it already. Because I didn't know how important the audio is, the lighting, the video quality, editing, all that stuff. It's a lot of work, and it's a learning curve, but I do enjoy it.
Oh yeah, it takes a bit to get comfortable with, but I think we're getting there.
Yeah, so thank you guys for supporting the channel. We'll find ways to communicate with you guys better, and maybe we do different segments or different content creation.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely might have some different content separately, but for the most part, we're mostly gonna be doing this podcast together.
Right. This is the main thing, and then whatever we branch off of it, it would be based on your support. If you guys support this podcast, we'll bring in some more money and we start doing some more shit for y'all. But it's all for the money. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about y'all. I don't care for Andre. I don't know.
We care about your money.
We care about your money. Please give us your money to support the content. All right. Till next time, I'm Mr. Purple.
And I'm Shiro.